we get you ready. Kickoff is next. Back to the Ralston Arena, better known. And here is your opening kickoff. Nice high kick. Fielded by Javille Thompson, nearly turns it over.
Ball tonight.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 13, looking down the field, develop the passing game. And here we go again. Furr looking down the seam to Civilian.
It's the new acquisitions on the defensive line, Leak Play Pay, and Sarah Robinson. They have to get pressure on quarterback, all passing.
And there we go again, a quick screen. So that really gives them an opportunity to open up this offense. And that is a keeper by Heather Furr. She will not get ball at the Omaha 12-yard line, looking down the field early, intended for Jenna Holt. And
to spark this Omaha team.
A 2nd and 10 play, handoff to Sarah Thompson. Thompson won, and that's Heather Hudson, another free agent pickup. End around reverse, loses her footing. No.
Just like Omaha, Chicago's key on defense is Taylor Rice up front, and if they can get pressure on Anaka Dixon.
And a fourth stick, and extended the play for some unreason, going lateral.
This is the problem with Anaka Dixon. It's not a problem. She just thinks she can score every. I'm not sure it's rust. It's trying to do too much too quick.
And another quick screen to Civilian. Vital to create a balanced offensive attack. And this is Heather Furr looking down the field again. Intended for Omaha 18-yard line. Fake handoff again, looking for the pass over the middle. And connect.
Deal receiver.
A 1st and goal handoff, Christelle Harris. And I believe that's her first carry of the.
Have a home field advantage, but I'll tell you what, talent overrules the home. Get on the same page, they might be unstoppable.
And that is a 1-point attempt to Harris. Into nothing, quieting this crowd.
Watch this jump cut on Amanda Hogan. Chrisdell the Ferrari Harris does it all on her own. Chicago got the ball and took it in for 6.
And now Dixon back to pass under heavy pressure. That ball is loose, and that is a fumble in the end. The Chantel Taylor-Rice rush, but no, that was Dixon losing the ball. Free safety for Chicago, gonna be big in this one. That's a pitch out play to Sarah Thompson. Dixon going back to work, 2nd and 3. A very manageable down for Dixon, looking down the field, not shy with the deep ball, and that is intercepted. The center fielder, Allie. They're already up 14-0. Fake handoff to Harris. That's in the flat to Civilian, cutting across the middle. And Civilian, and a lackluster effort by Omaha. Ball at the 17. That is a fake toss in the flat. Now a backwards lateral. And they're calling that.
Her footwork was terrible. When it showed, it was way behind. It was a fumble.
A 3rd and 5 from the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, looking down the field in the seam. Intent with the free agent signings. And that is an inside handoff. A play that Chicago. Now a 1st and 10 play for Heather Furr in the flat. Intended.
Postseason, you have to be able to throw the football.
2nd and 10. That is an absolute lateral pass play to Christelle.
Went right out in the flat, and Hake was right there in the rest of the Omaha defense. You have to make like you're throwing the ball down the middle.
The crowd comes to life from the shotgun. Heather Furr looking for someone under heavy pressure and making a play out of nothing. Field. Chicago leading 14-0. Series, and now we've got a 4th and 10 play, a critical play here. Dump off in the flat to Dixon. Looks over the offense. Now Heather Hudson in motion. Toss left. Sarah Thompson. Formidable back in Sarah Thompson. And that's going to be another fake handoff, and that was a designed rollout the first half. That's an inside handoff. Shaylin Durham. And that is the fullback team with Anaka Dixon under center. That is a reverse handoff to Heather Hudson. And Hudson.
The ball in the end zone for a touchdown. They'd be going in for the tying score right now.
And there is Dixon, just a brief glimpse. The 18-yard line for Dixon and company. And Dixon back to pass. That is a lob play to Heather Hudson. And Hudson will pick up a 1st and goal ball at the Chicago 10. And that is a design rollout, and Anaka Dixon showing her wheels. And And now Dixon going back to work, dropping back, looking down the middle, evading the rush, and now Heather Furr. That is Dixon under center now, a design keeper, and she gets to the outside, trying to get ethical 4th and goal. That's Jenna Holt in motion. Handoff goes to Heather Hudson, and the shifty outs. Fakes the handoff, another throw in the flat, and overshot her receivers. The big run here. They're going to be challenged to score before the half, and there is Nawani getting to the outside. Not sure if she got out. Keep this game within reach. And that's a shovel pass to Christelle Harris out in the open field, and she is very... Now Furr from the shotgun, 28 seconds. That is a little dump off in the flat. Christelle Harris breaking through arm tackles and getting past.
Look at Allie Alberts. Has her defender off the ball, walks in the end zone.
Well, I'm not sure that was a textbook. Now a 1st and 10 from the 15. Handoff, Sarah Thompson. And Thompson. And Dixon will surely look to the end zone and does just that. Left side, intercepted by Allie Alberts. And Alberts still on her feet. That is 20-0 lead here at halftime. While Omaha's had their opportunities.
Did have a season high 52 yards on offense, primarily by the running. A great half by Heather Furr with a 93.45 rating.
The offensive coordinator. Dominique Collins will get us underway here in the second half. A nice high kick to Heather Hudson, returning, still on her feet, getting out almost to midfield. That is, Dixon can do something with it. That is a handoff to Thompson. The veteran back, moving the sticks. An impressive, a 1st and 10 now at the 15. That was gonna be a handoff. I'm not sure if that was a busted play. And Dixon will gain 2 yards. That is another design run play by Ananka Dixon, still on her feet. Champion Bliss. Now a 3rd and 6 play. That was an unorthodox handoff to Sarah Thompson. Thompson will... Clock nearing the 6-minute mark. That is another design option play and another flag. Back to 3rd quarter action of Now an inside handoff. That looks to be Stephanie Murray, another rookie. And Murray...
They need to get on the scoreboard somehow.
That is another screen play to Civilian. Civilian getting to the outside. And she'll gain
team tonight.
Now a little over 5 minutes remaining, again in the flat. That to Allie Alberts. And Stephanie Bair on another 10 yards. Let's take another look at it. There's the completion in the flat to Allie Alberts. Then Stephanie Bair
has fired tonight.
Now a 1st and 10. Why handoff? Dina Fagiano. And foul starting to come to life here. That's another screenplay. Civilian.
Immaculate reception. These two finally connected. What a play. Civilian, you got to hand it to her. She finally caught it, concentrated. Furr got it out there. And look, if you execute.
Or to Omaha.
A lot. You don't want to be that first team, especially if you're the champs.
And look at this. All kinds of disarray. Length of the field now from the shotgun. High snap. Trying to find an opening. And the pocket absolutely collapsing around her. That was Heather Furr. Points. And not a single point scored. And here we go again. Chicago now just time. And she just does not have the elusive ability she did prior. And you could see it there again. It happens when they line up against Atlanta, Seattle, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. But they're looking good here. Little throw out in the flat to now a 2nd and 2. That is a quick slant play to Allie Alberts. And Alberts scoring for
alley-oop and let her go get it to Allie. Alley-oop to Allie.
That is a 1-point conversion, the same old bull rush play, but very effective as certainly a lot of positives that Omaha can take away from this game, and that type of connection will just come. Dixon under center, gonna hand it inside. That's Sarah Thompson, and Thompson looking very like the first line of defense for Chicago. I don't see any second team players, and that is a 2-yard loss.
Great play by Alberts, but again, there's no way, even with the speed that Ananka Dixon has, that you can.
Now sending Pay in motion. That is a lackluster handoff. Not sure if that was intended for Sarah Thompson or
for getting that ball. Watch right here. Thompson should have cleared out, but she didn't. Hits her hand. Hudson tried to get it. Anaka Dixon not going after the ball. No effort there.
Ball at the Omaha 11-yard line. There's a reverse to Civilian and Likley Pay. Ball at the 12-yard line. That's a pitch out play to Javille Thompson, breaking tackles and getting down. Now a 3rd and 2 again. Pitch out play. Thompson, big hit. And I'm not sure her has one out. And now they're looking down the field again under heavy pressure. Pay coming from the backside and getting to Heather Furr. Now a 4th and 12. A high snap back to Furr. Looking in the flat, finding Dina Fagiano. Season for this Omaha offense. Under pressure again from the DN. Chicago leading 34-0 en route to the playoffs. We are back to Omaha, Nebraska, and next week we head out west to California. Certainly Cindy Cummings, the quarterback, a young gun, yard line. That is Civilian in motion. They're going to look to the right side flat and completing to Allie Albert. Opportunity to develop this passing game. And there's a quick release play. Extra point attempt, Chicago going for 1. That's a handoff to Javille Thompson. And as we say time and time again, get a passing game together. Another poor handle. And I don't think in all my years of watching football would I feel good about losing 40-0. There are a lot of bright spots here. Likley Pay, the play of Heather Hudson, Anaka Dixon will